Hello everyone and welcome. My name's Saleh Al-Minji, CEO of Icon Traders, and welcome to episode 15 of Rate My Trades. So, for those of you who have seen episode 14, you will know that episode 14 was released on the 6th of November, which was a Wednesday. It's currently Wednesday today, so it was released today. And it was actually recorded on the 6th of September. So there was a 2-month period, so there was a 2-month delay for releasing that episode. Now that was due to the fact that I just wasn't able to release any episodes because I was quite preoccupied with other stuff. However, we're back now, and although it's Wednesday, this episode will be released on Monday. If you're watching this on the day that it was released, it will be Monday, the 11th of November, and from now on, Monday, 7 PM, Rate My Trades, be there or be square. Now, let's move on. Now, also, just a quick thing, so this is here you can see my Icon Traders trading view account. Now, there's going to be a slight change in the way we present the trades that we are watching. So if you come onto this account here, what we'll basically be doing is, as we go through the trades, I will be posting the analysis onto my Icon Traders account, and when I post my analysis onto the Icon Traders account, it will come like this. So at first glance, you'll be able to see how it looks at the points in which we make the post, and we're going to make the post together. And then you have this button here, so as you click this button, then you'll be able to see exactly what happened since that point. So as you can see with this one, this is EURAUD, this one went on to hit the take profit. You can also go down, see some others, let's just pick at random here. Sell EURAUD, yeah, nice and perfect. Yeah, there's loads of them here as well, so we can just go through all of them. But at this point now, without further ado, let's get on to the trades that we were looking at in last week's episode. So, USD/MXN. So as you can see here, let's go into the day chart and actually see what was happening last time. So here we can see episode 15. Episode 15 we were here and we were looking at this as a buy. However, we can see if you come into the 4-hour chart that in episode 15 we were below the Ichimoku cloud. So this wasn't a trade that we were currently in, and although we're still looking at it as a long-term buy, looking at the week chart, we can see here it's still within our regression trend, just now's not the time. So for this one, we're just going to continue watching it. And 4-hour chart here, as we can see, the candlesticks have just crossed over back to the top side of the cloud. So it's looking like it's about to be time. The orange line here, which is our 50 moving average, has also entered the cloud, and it looks like it's rising above it, starting to rise above it. So when it does go and cross to the top side of our 200 moving average, then we're really going to be in business. So for this one, let us make our first publish together. So this is USD/MXN. Here we're just going to put episode 15. I'm going to copy this, then scroll down to here, let's post it on Twitter as well, choose a category, trend analysis, and it is a long position. So publish idea. Okay, so as you can see here, USD/MXN, we've just published it, and so when you first make a publish, it gives you 30 minutes and 37, well, 50 minutes basically to change your post, edit it, and then after that period of time, it is posted out there and you cannot edit it. Now it's a very good feature, because then this way, once you make a post, and you say this is what's going to happen, you can't then go and change it. It's always going to be on your profile. So all my trades, all my trade analysis is all going to be on my Icon Traders TradingView account. If you'd like to go and see them, the link will be in the description below. However, we are not editing this because I stand by what I say. So for this one, yeah, just looking, and if it does come and hit this level here, then we just know that it's just not the time. Take a small L and keep it moving. So at this point, just gonna cancel that and cancel this one as well, and on to the next trade. So EURNZD, if you can remember how this looked in last week's episode, the screenshot's gonna come up on the screen now. Not just the screenshot, but for some reason, I don't know why it says episode 14 twice here, but as you can see, this was episode 14, this was actually episode 15, and we were looking at this as a buy. Now, since last week's episode, because it came out last week, however, it was 2 months ago, things have been going well for EURNZD. What we're going to do is we're going to come into the 4-hour chart here, and we can see that right now we're currently on the downside of the Ichimoku cloud. Now, I put a, yes, can you see that? That is my alert to myself that I place on, well, one of them that I place on the chart. So what we're doing is we're just waiting for EURNZD to comfortably come back to the top side of the Ichimoku cloud, and as soon as we do see that, then we're going to continue as a buy. So with this one, what we're going to do is we're going to come into here and we're going to put in a buy position, and we're going to place it here, and we're going to put our stop loss. Yeah, stop loss can be around there. Week chart, no, we need the day chart, and move this along. Now, where is our take profit for this one? So yes, with this one, it's basically in the right place already. How exciting is this, guys? We're basically doing the analysis together. So yes, as you can see here, what we're going to do is we're just going to wait for it to come up to this level around here, 1.743, and as soon as it does that, then we are going to continue to look at this one as a buy. So at this point now, come into the 4-hour chart. Yep, 4-hour chart here, move this down to here, publish. Okay, yes, so as you can see here, you publish this one now, EURNZD. We're not going to edit or delete it because I stand by what I say. I know this, I say this, I do this. Yes, okay, amazing. So cancel this one, cancel this tab as well, and on to the next one. So EURUSD. Now looking at this trade here, as you can see, so in the last episode, episode 15, we were around here. Now, since then, we were looking at this as a sell. However, there has been an appreciation in this currency pair. However, moving into the 4-hour chart, yet we can see it. We've just seen a nice drop to the downside of the cloud. So with this one, what we're going to do is we're currently looking at this as a sell again. Now, this is actually the second time I'm recording this, and the first time I recorded this, I went through and I posted all the things on onto the account. However, so yeah, with this one here, we can see that it has just crossed down to the downside of the cloud. So we're looking at this to be a sell. Now, if we move into here and go into my profile here. Okay, so yes, EURUSD currently a sell. Now, literally just around 15 minutes ago, I just made the post on the account. So EURUSD, if we come here, yes, perfect. So we've got the buy parameters in there, and this is what we are thinking for EURUSD. Next week, we're going to come and press play, and as soon as we do, we will see the difference, the change. Was I right? Was I wrong? I tell you this all the time. I know this, I say this, I do this. Yes. Let's move on to the next currency pair. The next currency pair is GBP AUD. So now, what are we currently thinking with this one? Okay, so GBP AUD if you can remember how GBP AUD looked in last week's episode, screenshot's gonna come up on the screen now. You can say it yourself. Saleh knows this, Saleh says this, Saleh does this. Yes. Look at this, we completely smashed the take profit on this one, nicely within our channel, and this was the peak that we were looking for. So at this current point in time, our current plan, our game plan now, is to look at it as a sell. Now we've just crossed down to the downside of the cloud quite nicely. So week chart, what are we thinking? I just posted this one as well, GBP AUD, sell. We are looking to sell this one with a nice take profit of around you can call it 1.85. So that's what we're looking for at this one. And at this point now, going to keep it moving on to the next trade, GBP NZD. So just like GBP AUD, GBP NZD, if you can remember how this looked in the last episode, screenshots will come up on the screen now. Let me also put in the parameters which were in from before. So our take profit was around there. And you can see that GBP NZD has also smashed our take profit. So at this point now, what we're looking at, as we can see, because it came and hit this price level that was previously tested here on around the 1st of October 2018, we're currently looking at a regression to happen, so a depreciation in the price. So for our chart again, just like GBP AUD, we're looking for full, and we've got a nice take profit of around 1.99235. GBP NZD is the pair, and as we can see, we've put it in here. So GBP NZD, next week we're gonna come and load the new bars. However, let's keep it moving. So USD CAD. Now, with USD CAD, what can we see here? So, since the last episode, if you can remember how USD CAD looked in last episode, screenshot's gonna come up on the screen now. You will see that since then, which was here, you were looking at this as a buy. Now, at this point here, it was within the cloud. As you can see, the top of the cloud is there and the bottom of the cloud is there. Now, since then, we have seen, if anything, almost a very slight depreciation from then till now. As you can see, the difference isn't that much if you're following this dotted line that I'm moving right now. However, so now we're on the downside of the cloud, but if we move into the 4-hour chart, we can see that we've just had a nice crossover to the top side of the cloud again. Not just this, but on the 2-hour chart as well, you can see that the 50 moving average, which is the orange line here, has just crossed over to the top side of the 200 moving average, which is this blue line here. So with this one, we're still looking at it as a buy, and for the long run, you could potentially have in a nice take profit of around 1.36. I have already made this post on the Icon Traders Trading View account, USD CAD, which is here. So as you can see, yes, not much else I can say. We'll catch up with this one next week. Moving on, so the next currency pair is USD JPY. So with USD JPY, what can we see here? So if you can remember how USD JPY looked in the last episode, screenshots will come up on the screen now. You will see that yes, we completely smashed this trade. I know this, I say this, I do this, yes. Yes, so completely smashed the trade, and not just this, but as you can see when we zoom out and look at the bigger picture, the week chart, it's within the regression trend and it's in the middle. It looks like we're currently on track to go back to the top side of this regression trend. So what was I thinking in the post USD JPY? We can move here and have a look. Yes, so at this point now, because of where we currently are, move into the 4-hour chart and let's have a closer look. Yes, even going to the 30-minute chart, yeah, this is what I saw. So here, on the 30-minute chart, although in the bigger picture, Let's just zoom out a bit more so that the colors can correct itself, which it should be doing. Yes, so now with this one, USD/JPY, although in the bigger picture we are looking at this to be a buy, on the 30-minute chart we can see that we've just seen a fall to the downside of the 30-minute chart cloud. So for this reason, we're not currently entering this trade, and that is the reason why when you come onto the trading view account, you will see that we haven't put the entry point at our current level. We are waiting to see, we're waiting for it to enter and hit cross our entry point, and as soon as it does cross this level here, and it was this level here because this is the level of the 30-minute candlestick, so as soon as it does cross to the top side again, then we're back in business and on track for our take profit, which we did put. Where did we put our take profit? Oh, we can't check it here, and for some reason it's exited there, but we are looking for a nice take profit of around, we can comfortably say 111.5. So that's that currency pair. Let's keep it moving. So yeah, definitely last but not least, literally just did this one now, natural gas, 1 week. Let's come and see what's happening. Okay, so with natural gas, as you can remember, I was raving about natural gas and thinking it was going to be a sell and fall down to around 1.8, which would have matched our regression trend, our very long regression trend, which started in around 10 years ago, so June 2009. But when we do zoom in, we can see that over the past couple months, so we were here and it was falling. We did take some nice profits on natural gas. However, it then crossed over to the top side of the cloud and then shot up. So at this point now, what are we thinking? Currently thinking that we are on track to reach another price level in which natural gas has played around with before, which is 3. And you can see it tested it around, where is it? Okay, so 3, 13th of August 2018, 11th of June 2018, and all this area here, it was bouncing between the price level of 3 around or just above 3 and price level of 2.8. So at this point now, once again, just waiting for our chart. We can see also, if we come into here on the trading view account, we can see that, yes, so entry level is around 2.78. That's when we're going to place this trade, and until then, just going to watch it and see how it progresses. Now, thank you very much for watching this episode. If you're still watching, this episode has been a bit long. The others shouldn't be this long because obviously we had to go through and actually place make the posts together. In the next episode, it's going to be a lot shorter, not just shorter, but a lot clearer and precise, because we're going to literally just come onto the trading view account. These are all the trades that we literally just posted now, and what we're going to do is just open them up and press load new bars and see exactly how it's progressed over the time. Now, thank you very much for watching this video. I can't wait to show you exactly how the week's been in the next episode, but I don't understand why you're still watching this video. We're done. Go be great.